here we have our database connection page. We connect to the database, we open the connection, and we close the connection. Then in our table, in our create table, we call the dbcon page. Then we select our table, we check if it exists. If it doesn't, we create it, and then we drop the table and we create it again. Then we insert the data back into the table. We do this for the item tables as well. Then we have our insert function. We open the text file. We send the data into the table. We insert it. We open the connection and we close the connection. We do the same for the items table as well. Then we have the login page. We include the create table and the dbcon page. We start the session. We check if it exists and we select all the data. Then I created the buttons and the text boxes. There's the buttons, and then here, this is where you check the information from the text file to the information that has been typed in, and then if it's correct, takes you to the next page. If it's wrong, you have to retype it. Then here we have a register button if you haven't registered yet. Then here we have our register page. We start the session. We create our names and our text boxes. We have our buttons. Then we have our register button where we check the information typed in to the table, and then it takes you to the index page. And then we have our index page. I've called I called the login page and the create table page. Then here have the rows, my two buttons, the names of the columns, and then here I'm calling the data from the text files or the tables from the items table to go into the table here. I just struggled with the images one. I couldn't do that yet. Then here we print everything. I do have all my images down here. Then we go to the register page. Okay, then I type in Kelsey DeCock, email and password. I didn't figure out how to make those little dots. I haven't figured that out yet. We click register. I have a bit of a problem at the moment. I ran out of time. I need to learn to manage my time better, because otherwise, yeah. Then my login page, I also ran out of time. I have some errors there, but you can still insert the data. Email, password 1, log in, and then my index page isn't working, doesn't come up. And then in here I have my two text files, and then this background image is actually me on my horse with most of the items that are in the text file. So maybe you could kind of like give me a few extra marks to make me get that 50% because I need it. And yeah.